Dark Souls game that we're playing. Okay, so we gotta go through the library. I'm gonna do this real quick because I just don't... Like, I'm doing this all in one sitting. Here's the thing, like... it's about 12:30 a.m. for me right now. Come around, like, 3:30. I'm probably gonna start, like, losing some real amounts of consciousness, so... I mean... Oh, that's right, these guys hit like madmen. Right, so, anyway, like I was saying, come about 3:30, I'm gonna start losing all kinds of focus and or consciousness. So, yeah, I forgot you're waiting there. An ambush. Yeah, they're all coming after me. Okay. Wish they wouldn't. Anyway, point is... Oh yeah, he, important for some reason. Thought I heard something fishy. Behind me. I don't remember exactly why he's important, but we're gonna go ahead and knock him out here anyway. Really? Oh. Alright, well we got him. What does he drop? I know he's important for some reason. Well. Ooh, he's just one of these guys. Squish. Okay. Gotten rid of. Okay, I was rolling backward and it just didn't do that. This is kind of problematic. We do have to get through the rest of the library, and there are, I have one flask left. That's not completely terrible, but you'll notice that I've somehow aggroed every living thing in the area. I mean, not attacked by other stuff later, meh, but the problem is that now, I mean, I'm really just going for the lever, so... That's just, you know, the first area. Okay, so... Oh, yeah. That's right. Okay, so... I don't have my curse pipe ring. Do I have any items to do? No. It's okay if I die here. I don't mind the soul loss. Because this is where Seath kills you. But the trick is you need Seath to kill you, like, right away. Alternatively, there's actually a way to skip it, but I'm not great at it. And it's like, you run over here. Yeah, but it's too far down now. We have to wait for the elevator to come back up. But the idea is that you run over it here, and then you can, like, roll off that way onto the ledge and get on top of the elevator, and then as it's on its way down, you can roll onto another balcony, and it'll get you behind where Seath is, so that you can just skip your way right on out. Which is ideal. Because, I mean, nobody wants to be forced to die. And also the library kind of takes a while to do. You're not gonna make it. Yeah. You really got it. Like, it's very... you gotta get like right on there. So now there's really no point in me doing this. And the big problem now is that I'm gonna have to face is that I'm going to have curse, probably. So what I'm gonna, oh, that's right. No, wait, what? Oh no, yeah, because the elevator's up there. All right, we're waiting for that. I'm actually gonna be right back again. Just gonna take just a second. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. It's a brief interlude. What bloody stunt muster doing? He's doing nothing. Good for him. Alright, let's take this elevator. So on the bright side, the elevator is down right now, so if we can just make it to the other elevator, like, we're going to die up ahead. So when we actually do go fight Seeds, we want to have as little health as possible, because we want to die quickly. So what I'm going to be doing here is just trying to book it to that elevator. That guy got a really good... Ooh, boy. I'm okay with that. I'm not great with it. I'm okay with it. Being hit. The being hit really quickly there. I should not have stopped for that, but I did. Okay, so with that, we'll do that, get through there, we'll come over this way, this guy'll shoot us with an arrow. Get around him. And then if we're real lucky... Oh, the lever, Crunk! Oh, lever! Okay. We made it. I am going to S this here, despite the fact that we want low health, because I am going to need to fight an NPC invader coming up here. It's not actually an invader, she's just kind of hanging out in the hall. We do need to take them out, but if they manage to hit me, I won't complain. When they have very little health left, I'm going to let them land a shot. Okay, yeah, I'm going to let him land a shot here, because I... Okay, I'm going to let him land a couple shots. Good, perfect. Okay, good. I want to have, like I said, as little health as possible. Okay, good. So he's out of here. Okay. So I have 20,000 souls, which I'm a little bit sad about losing that, because it's, you know, good levels, but... So this is Seath. Oh, yeah, come here. Yeah! Quickly Titanites. So up here, this is Seath the Scaleless. He is an invulnerable boss. There's nothing that we can do to kill him right now. We just have to die, which is why I have very little health. He does a lot of curse damage, and I want to die and have the death animation finish before he manages to kill me with curse. Because even if you're dead, if the curse meter fills, you are counted as being killed by curse, not as by physical damage. So I'm really hoping that I can just get a physical damage kill in here. Good, okay. So, you see my curse meter? It's slowly filling. Please die. But yes, good. Okay, so we did not get curse. I'm super pumped about that. Because it means we're not going to lose half of our maximum health. Alright, this place, no problem. Hey, bruh. Let me out of here. Grab tower cell key. No biggie. You want to sit here. This wasn't actually a lit bonfire for whatever reason. And if you try to warp from here, it'll tell you like you can't warp from here. It's a bad bonfire. So here they turn on the alarm, and I'm gonna actually take these guys out because they will be waiting for me at the top if I don't. This guy, he's gonna try to climb the ladder. Hopefully I'm gonna get him to fall down right here. I didn't manage to do it. I get a second hit on him here. Okay, so I'm gonna follow him up. Because this guy will cause lots of problems for us. If not handled. Alright, there we go. So he's handled. So we can't actually go out that door yet. For that, we need the key that's all the way at the bottom, and we're going to have to fight past a bunch of tiny Cthulhus to get there. Not actually that bad. It just takes some time to do. And here come the Cthulhus! I'll let them grab... Oh, really? I don't have a plus 11 or high enough strength or whatever, so they're... Oh, I can't believe they take 2 hits from Zweihammer. Okay. That makes me sad. I mean, I could two-hand. That'll definitely take him out, but... One of the situations like, do I really want a two-hand right now? Or can I mean, as long as I'm not getting hit by him, I don't really mind, because, I mean, that will get him. Just that there's like an army of the things down here. And occasionally they sneak in close enough to actually land a hit. And it's, yeah, like that, and it's terrifying. It's like they don't do a lot of damage. But they do enough to like let you know that like, hey, don't get hit by this, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, whatever that is. Magic something or other. We got him pretty quick. Now these ones in here are actually a little bit more powerful than their regular cousins. They, for whatever reason, can take 2 hits. I don't know what's up. They're just bigger, I guess. They also seem somewhat less aggressive, so then we're actually going to get the key for this door a little bit later. But we're not going to go back here because, frankly, we don't care. Now we just want this ladder. And there's a couple of snake dudes on top that we're going to have to fight. That's alright. I believe 3 is the correct number, I think. 3 of them. Yeah, so there's this guy here. To be able to get, like... Okay, I guess not quite, like... Your overconfidence is your weakness. And my overconfidence is mine. Alright, who wants to fight more snakes and more Cthulhus on the way back down? Ooh, not me, but we're doing it anyway. I really may just, like, two-hand the whole situation. Because at least then I'll get that 2-shot in. I did not know that Twitch gave me live alerts now. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, good. These guys don't respond with the... Oh, the alarm is off. Good. That's what I want. I'm getting stuck on a pillar. Where's the... Ugh. So interestingly, this one has the most punishing, physical attack. I couldn't explain to you exactly why, it just does. And it's not the bleed. Not the bleed. But you'd think that it would be, it isn't. It just straight up does a lot of damage. Ooh, I did not think that was gonna hit. Alright, well, problem solved there, so let's just grab the key in this box and be on our way. Thank you very much. I'll also take my souls, if you don't mind. Okay. We've made it through the archive, and now we just have to get back to the library so we can do part 2 of that. And once we're through the library, there's a crystal forest. When you are finished with the crystal forest, we fight Seath. Except that when we fight Seath there, totally win. Although I do definitely need to wear the curse bite ring when I do that. And be human, because being human gives you a significant amount of curse resist. And this bonfire right here, I'm going to go ahead and use it to not quite have enough souls to grab a level. Really? Alright, fine. Let's fix that. Great, fixed. Okay, now we definitely... Oh, KotOR special, nice. No, they dropped those. Now we have enough to put one more point into strength. And that'll take our weapon damage up just a teensy bit, but that should be enough to get past the point of frustration and not being able to do significant damage. Also, I don't think these guys run up here anymore now. Oh, they do, okay. Ow. Fairly frustrating, fellas. Fairly frustrating. If they kill me, I don't really care because I have 1,000 souls. Like one enemy kill. You guys gonna chase me through? They vanished? How about it? 2 hits now? No. Oh yeah, we're gone. I forgot about that guy. I always forget about that guy. There's this really nice vista there that you just want to walk up and look at it because it's so pretty and you've just escaped from prison and everything. But there's like a guard who's right to the right and he just walks up and stabs you when you look at the vista. Alright, so I guess we gotta fight these guys. Or they could just... Alright, what? Are you serious? Yeah, see, they're just gonna walk up there and wait for me to, Oh, I'm not dealing with this. I refuse. I will be up there first, damn it. I need to go handle a thing. Saving grace is that I do run a little bit faster than them. So he's gonna get there pretty close to me, but I'm gonna be able to get some distance because I can run. So we're booking it. Have these souls. I'm gonna turn right and be like, oh, look, a dude. Oh, I did not see the arrow. I'm watching for the arrow and I still didn't see the dang thing. They attack with the shield. Cool. Right. Now we're going this way, and we're just going to be pulling a series of levers in a particular order, and we're going to stop this guy from doing the electric boogaloo over here. Not doing anybody any good. Frankly. Frank. Okay, yeah, so this, we have to actually rotate this so that this gets here, and then we can go... Or no, because we want to go up and then back above us. Yeah, because we want to get to the other balcony that's directly across from us, so... I'm going to be fighting off a few things in here. Not a lot of them, but enough of them that it can get frustrating if you're not being careful, because they're able to sneak up on you. But this one isn't so bad. It's a little bit of a training wheel. Turn this, and then you actually want to go back. Yeah, you actually want to go back down, and this is 100% a mimic. I think. I'm fairly sure it's a mimic. This one's not a mimic. Okay, what's in it? I know there's a mimic here someplace. Oh, Twinkling Titanite, nice. Yeah, so if you remember that the stairwell in the previous room was turned around, we're coming up here because we want to rotate that thing. I'm not being followed. So I am going to have to hop down onto that ledge. Because we were on the level that we wanted to be on when we started. And then you'll see that the staircase actually goes... So we started on the level below us. And this staircase goes to the level that is one level above where we started. But we want to be down there. So what I need to do is drink this, hop down there onto the stairwell, run up, kill the mage, and then come back down. This is why we have an 80% magic resist shield, because screw this guy. Up here dancing the electric boogaloo. Okay. So we twist this, and then we want to go over there. So we follow this stairwell kind of down. Not kind of, exactly down. And we don't worry about the shit that's in here, and we just climb down this ladder. If we get shot, well, we didn't. We're fine. It doesn't usually knock you off the ledge. So nothing big to worry about there. But we do get to pull this lever and open up a secret bookcase. And then I think this one's a mimic. Actually, no, it's not. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because it's one of the ones that's inside of a small side alcove near a balcony. That. But so now we open this bookcase. We actually want to run out here. There's a bonfire. So typically this is where I would say, crap, you know, we were cursed before and we made it here and now we can finally go and not be cursed. But because we are somehow not cursed here, oh, actually, one thing I do need is the curse bite ring. And I don't remember where it's at, so I'm going to take this moment really quickly to go figure out where the curse bite ring is at. Dark Souls Curse Bite Ring. Okay, Curse Bite Ring, Dark Souls Wiki. So it is in the New Londo Ruins. Everything's in the New Londo Ruins. Turn left after entering Ingrid's church and follow the path to the corpse. There's a ghost guarding it near the end of New Londo Ruins. Alright, apparently like everything useful is in the New Londo Ruins. So we're actually going to not fight Sif here. And we're going, because we just have no curse resist, just none. But we actually can warp here again. This is the... I know we can warp here. It's just not on the list because we're already here. So we're going to Firelink Shrine because we need to go down and into Londo. We need to drain the water and do all that jazz. There's a lot of prep for fighting these bosses. Sit at the bonfire so that we don't warp back to see. A little bit of stretching going on, you know. You gotta keep yourself limber. Sitting here all the time. Yeah, I'm remembering where everything is now. Like, it's all coming back to me. Oh, we need to, yeah, because he's got some... Good, alright, so we have those in our hot slot. We're gonna go ahead and use that. Not quite yet. I want to get up here a little bit further before we do. Oh, and that building has a Firekeeper Soul, which we are so going to pick up. The +2 Estus Flask. I'm feeling that. You feeling that? I'm feeling that. We have these little white lights around us now. It just means we are able to fight the ghosts. I think that thing just dropped us some more transient curses, did it? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we want to get over there, so we just have to run kind of this way. Alright. Nope, I'm wrong. It's over there, which is... That's just a straight line over here. Kind of hard to see, unless you have a keen eye, but yeah, there's just a little bridge. Regular soul. And there's some ghosts who are like, don't be here! Woo! We're spooky ghosts! But they aren't really much of a threat, so... We just kind of, you know, kill them and then be on our way. For the record, that's a very thin bridge that I'm walking on to get there. Typically... Not typically, always. If you walk across that and you know veer in any way to the left or right, you're falling off. You're done. Gonzo. There's a good reason why I like to use the swipe attack here. The ghosts have very little health, and your swipe attack very often kind of accidentally goes through walls. Sort of like, yeah, sort of like this. But you'll see we just killed that ghost. Especially in here when you can just be like... This actually is a bit of a faster attack. You really don't want to get hit by that attack that she was just doing, by the way. I got real lucky. Oops. Forgot about you. I got real lucky. And our poise is high enough in the Silver Knight armor that we actually can take a hit or few. It's very nice. So this area has, I mean, all of the ghosts. I mean, there's one like right here, which we can, you know, accidentally kill through the wall, kinda. So there's, you know, very little bit of this area that's still above water. And we're going to essentially go through all of it. So this area up here is ghost-ridden. You can see there's one up there guarding the item. We don't care what the item. There's another one here that'll try to come up at us. Yeah, we don't care about that either. What we are doing is going this way. And the reason for that is these ghosts will follow us for at least some distance. And we're in here because this is where the Cursebite ring is. And you'll see, yeah, there's little trying to sneak up on you from everywhere. Come through walls, which is a little obnoxious, but hey, they're ghosts. What are you gonna do? Drink a lot of Estus is what. There's a bunch of them in here too. They're gonna come out of the floors, under the walls, yeah. And this one is a particularly bad one, but we don't really let her get her stuff off. Some more transient curses, which is kind of handy. You want to keep an eye on your little white shimmeries you have around you, because around here we typically run out. This is about the time when we would no longer be able to do damage to ghosts. Do that. Have another one coming here. We'll just take care of that. Get it. I got it. Go ahead and drink up here. And then, is it here? It's not here. It's nearby. Oh, it's downstairs. Oh. Yeah, there's a ghost there trying to stab us through the ceiling. I just like killing the pot. There's nothing in it. And out here, there's a ghost that... Yep, there it is. Okay, and this is our curse bite ring. Oh, so handy. When we fight Seath, his primary... Not his primary, I guess, but one of the big ways that he does damage to us is curse. So you just have to manage how much of that you take. Because essentially what we do with Seath is we just more or less stand in his line of fire and take hits while we kill him. Now we can tank through that damage physically, but the curse you can't really tank. So when we fight him, we need to be human to have high curse resistance, and we also need to be wearing the curse bite ring so that we have even higher curse resistance. Because if you get your curse meter filled, you die. And there's nothing you can do about that. You just die. In addition to that, you lose all of your souls, and your maximum health is decreased by 50%. So, you know, deal with it. So we're over here because I want this item. Ah, good. So, the rare ring of sacrifice is a magnificent ring because if you are killed, there's really two rings of sacrifice, right? There's the ring of sacrifice and there's the rare ring of sacrifice. So the ring of sacrifice, the normal one, if you die, you don't lose your souls, right? But if you get cursed, you still get cursed and you lose your souls. It doesn't matter for curse. The ring will break, you'll still lose your souls, you'll still be cursed. But the rare ring of sacrifice says that even if you're cursed, like there is nothing that anything can do to kill you that will cause you to have any problems, essentially. It's great. You'll just go back to a bonfire, you'll have your souls, you'll have your humanity. Good. Alright, so I didn't catch when it happened, but our little shinies went away, which means that we are no longer able to fight ghosts. Spoopy, scary ghosts. So, we need to, we need to re-up our Transient Curse. And go back this way. Well, interestingly, I think we actually managed to fight all of the ghosts. I think we got them all. So that won't come up right now because it's submerged in water. So we need to, we need to pull the lever from. Lots of bow, a bunch of arrows. Well, not that lever. We are going to pull that lever in a second, but we need to push this lever first. So here's the cool thing. New Londo is currently flooded, but these doors open, and they drain all of the water into the Valley of the Drakes, and it falls down into the giant chasm that we walked over briefly when we went to Blighttown. So now that New Londo is drained, we can access its lower level via the elevator that we just walked by. So we're going to go ahead and pull that lever, up a ride. It's a ride! Take it down to the bottom of Blighttown. Or, bottom of New Londo. And from there, we can grab our large ember lever. So, you know, exciting. Also need to hop back to my monitor page here. There we go. Alright, so down here we get to fight some Dark Wraiths. They're kind of cool, actually. They have a like a little black swirly shield they use. They deal a pretty good amount of damage too, so you gotta be careful with them. But oh yeah, it's Valley of the Drakes. If you're kind of sitting there, you remember those guys. Here's our first Dark Wraith. I did not lock onto him. Thank you, controller. Here's our first Dark Wraith. They can be staggered, but they don't fall over. You'll see they did a pretty significant amount of damage. A notable number. Oh, I saw an item. But here's where we start getting interesting. We have to go through this little town. It's not really a town. It's more like a series of small buildings, which I guess is a town. I guess that's a town. What is a town but a series of small buildings? Here's our Dark Wraith again. So he's got that little swirly black shield. That's just a grab. If he managed to hit with it, he would probably do some amount of appreciable damage to us, but we don't care too much because he, like, will very likely never actually hit us with it. Although he was very close to hitting us with that. Kind of surprised. When here, there's another unique enemy coming up. It's like this mound of goop in the face, and it shoots spears out of its mouth. Like the freakiest shit. We're just gonna handle this guy first. Or I guess these guys first. Pretty glad that stun went off. Oh yeah, see, there he goes. He's shooting his spikes out of his mouth at us. In, like, the most disgusting way. We do have to get pretty... Oh, no. Okay, so we're probably gonna... Oh, yeah, we are in trouble. Yeah. That really sucked. So the goopy thing sprayed goop on us, and it made us unable to move. And while that was happening, the Dark Wraith used his grab attack and hit us. So I'm glad that I said we'll probably never get hit by it. Apparently, all I have to do to get myself killed is talk about how we're not going to die. That's all I have to do. It has proven itself over and over again in this playthrough. I do pretty well when I'm not talking about how I'm great at this game. And the moment I say, like, you know, they're whatever, they're fine, that's when they kill us. Dark Souls is a game that demands respect, and it knows when you do not fear it. Somehow. So here's the real shit of it. This place has no bonfires in New Londo. Not one. It says deal with it. And then expects you to deal with it. Ah, curse you. So we're actually gonna turn over this way. Take a wee shortcut. Hop onto this ledge here, and we're gonna hop down here. Alright. There's a Dark Wraith over yonder that we have to worry about. Okay, so we managed to poise through that. Hopefully we don't really need to again. Okay, so you'll see over here, there's this, like, stairwell that leads up here. This is not the place that we were in before. It's very close, but not exactly. We came through... Essentially, we came through a different way. Yeah, and I have to deal with ghosts. There's that grab again. We're always looking out for. That's one Dark Wraith down. This one looks like he's... Yeah, okay. Those ghosts are still coming for us. We have a transient curse up because we know that they're gonna after us. Those are if we, you know, if we feel like invading. Yeah, I see one block. Oh, you put it down. I don't know why you put it down. You notice that anytime I get a kill on something, I immediately release lock and like pan my camera around. It's because I just really don't want to have to deal with getting wrecked. Okay, so we're actually going to do this again. We're going to come in the front door here and just deal with the dark raids the way that the game initially intended us. He did not get stunned from that attack. That's all right. That +2 really makes a difference, you can tell. Huh, he tried to kick us. Didn't friggin' work. Yeah, they do a, you know, an Estus-worthy amount of damage when they attack. Here we are on the road again. Dark raids abound. Well, happily, ooh. Thought that was gonna actually hit. Oh, boy, yeah, we're dead. Okay. It's alright. Do it again. That's how Dark Souls works. You throw your body at the problem until it's solved. Sitting like this is terrible posture the way I'm sitting right now. My right shoulder is just not happy with me for some. I gotta like. That's why you see me like do this sometimes. I'm like, I just have bad posture. I'm a tall guy, so I very often end up like slouching over when I deal with people or like counters. Counters. I hate counters. Let me talk about counters for a minute. Kitchen counters are the worst. Okay, so check it out. Unless you are in a house that has like custom designed really tall counters, every counter is at like waist level for me. It's terrible. Because like you always have to slouch over. Bathroom counters are the same way. It's like it's not even up to my waist. Like so anytime I have to like hunch down and get down there, like it's no wonder I have bad posture. Like everything that I have to deal with in my life all the time is physically below me. I always have to crouch and like shrink my own size in order to deal with things. Where am I going? Like shrink my size in order to deal with things that, you know, average sized people deal with. And so like it's awful. I have a desk that's like a little bit higher than normal desks, and I think it's like the greatest desk in the world because they don't have to always slouch when I'm sitting at it. But my chair isn't tall enough, and frankly, I could use my desk being about 6 inches higher than it currently is. Hell, I'd take it a foot higher if I could get it. And, I'm passionate about this subject. I'm passionate about this subject, man. I'm gonna, like, open up a shop and, I don't know, design shelves for tall people or something, man, because shelves, desks, counters, you name it. Tall person wants it. Ooh, I almost ran off that ledge. What have I done? I rushed into this. That noise he made, that's exactly how I feel. Ugh. Like a brick shithouse this guy hits. Get stunned, yo. Okay, now we can go fight Sludge Monster Supreme. Oh, hey, Titanite chunk. Yeah, these guys drop those. It's a fairly rare... I don't know if it's a rare find, but it's not, like, a common drop. So those things explode. We don't want to be near them. He's trying to hit me with his spear again already. Yeah, see? Ridiculous. I'm trying to, like, proc him to come to... This is why, that was the goop that he hit us with before that completely stunned us. The large ember, by the way, is on a balcony in the building that we're in right now. It's just slightly upstairs from where we're at. Oh yeah, it's gonna try to explode. Hopefully not goop us to death. Lucky for us, he does actually get stunned. It's not, like, readily apparent all the time, but it's there. Okay, good. We got him. Alright. So there's, I believe, 2 more dark raids in this room. There's one in a room to the right here. Yep, there he is. Buddy, come here. Come out of the small room and fight me! Fight me! But yeah, man. Kitchen counters, bathroom counters. Like, I could make them all. Like, every single, is a 1.5 feet taller. All of them. I have a counter. Actually, you can probably see the counter in my background. Like, out there in my kitchen, that tall counter. I love that thing. I sometimes put a laptop up there, and I'll just, like, stand there and do stuff like that. Because it's, like, right at that level that's comfortable for me. So frustrating. I feel like culturally... I don't say, like, forced, but, like... I am well above average for the height of my species. So it makes sense that, like, everything is kind of a particular height. But gosh dang it. Sometimes I just want to be able to sit at a desk and not have my shoulder hurt. Walk up the stairs. Thank you. Oh, and here we go, the large open dots. The large ember. I'm sorry, very large ember. The whole reason we're here. We're gonna use our last homeward bone to get out of here. Alright, now, we're prepared to fight Seed the Scaleless. Almost. Oh man, we do actually need to warp over to Undead Parish. We can talk to Andre and give him the Ember, and use our 1 Titanite chunk to upgrade this Vahandar. Yes, you may have it. Very much. So modify equipment. Oh, there we go. Yeah, to plus 11. Good. Alright, so now we can reinforce. Well, oh, we can actually take to 13. That's what I'm talking about. That's a pretty good Zweihander.
Don't get you.
If we don't ever upgrade it again, I won't be really beaten up about it. Oh, hang on. One thing I really want to do. It's just been bugging me the whole game.
Well,
I want to buy a thing from you. I want to buy the repair box, armor smith box, and okay.
Don't get you.
Huh. I do this because, oh, it just drives me nuts when stuff isn't. Where did I get the bottomless? Oh, yeah, the other vendor has it. Yeah, I don't want to make them out there. Okay, so now we can warp to Duke's archives. There we go. Okay. And around here, I'm actually going to go ahead and try to stick some more souls on here. I'm going to break all these. We're going to use them to level. Because I want to put points in endurance. I'm going to need it coming up here. I need to not fat roll when I'm fighting Seath. Because I am going to be wearing Havel gear. But actually, if I'm going to be wearing Havel gear, I'm going to fat roll. I was going to say silver, but no, we're wearing Havel gear. So what I really want, I have 2 levels out of all that. Yeah, that equip load going up is really handy. 1.8, yeah, that's a really good increase at the moment. My poison 47. So my curse resist you'll see is 35. I don't think there's actually any stat that increases that. No, it doesn't. Okay, it's just humanity and then humanity in your bosom. So, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and put points into Vit just because I want to get over 1,000 health for this, and then we do the real interesting stuff here where I don't know if it's really interesting, but we switch up into Havel gear. So Havel's helm, Havel's armor, Havel's gauntlets, Havel's leggings. Okay, so now we're just like this big ol' Havel walking around. And we're fat rolling all over the place. We're fat rolling so hard that it doesn't really matter. So we're actually going to switch out some equipment. We're going to switch Havel's ring for the Curse Bite ring. So that made our curse meter much bigger. And you'll also see that my physical defense has gone through the roof with Havel's armor. And that's good. We want that. I don't really mind going really slow around here, because frankly, I'm fighting big, heavy things anyway, and being swift isn't really going to help me out too much. I do want this thing. I didn't really want that thing. Maybe it was totally a demonstration. See, it didn't actually kill me. I'm in Havel's gear. Haha. Wait, does it really just go back to being a box? Alright, dick. Put it out. So it drops me an enchanted falchion, which is weird. Alright, so now that that's lowered, we need to prep a little bit more. So the Curse Bite ring is good. So with that equipment, you'll see if I take it off. See my curse resist is currently 87. So if I use Curse Bite ring, it goes up to 177, which is really great. And then above and beyond that, having humanity also will up your this. So what I'm gonna do, pop in here, grab some twin humanities. Now, if you look at it again, you'll see we're at 257. It's super great. So if I reverse hollowing, you'll see I should go down to about 207 because I believe it's 50 curse resist per humanity in go boost. Yeah, 217. Okay, good. So I'm actually going to use a couple of these because I want 300 curse resist going in to fight Seath. That's how it's going to be. So that should put us there. 297. Okay, that's fine. Humidity also affects your item find chance, so if you saw my item chance there, you'll see that it went up as well. Now, 13's Y-hander is pretty good. I'm okay with that. There's actually a pretty solid chance that we won't get it any higher than that. Those dark grades are more or less our last way of getting Titan icons. So I am gonna have to go through and fight a couple of these things. That didn't work. Okay, so we're actually gonna two-hand it because I just don't really want to deal with not taking these guys out quickly. I'm not hyper worried about C. I don't know, maybe I am. I kinda am. If I don't take any more hits, I should be alright. Odds of that are, you know, kind of... I don't want to say small. But every time I say I'm going to be okay in this game, something bad happens to me. So let's not tempt fate, shall we? He's not going to do it. Okay, good. But this place is crazy. First time I did this, I had no idea what to do. I mean, when I finally figured it out, I just said, like, how was I supposed to figure it out? Like, in what way was this supposed to make, you know, good sense to me? So I'm really appreciating the stagger. It makes these guys a lot easier. But the invisible floors are just... Those are crazy, crazy things. And like this right here, as I think this is supposed to be your big clue. I think, right? Walk here, and then you look there, and then you look up, and you can see, oh well, there's a thing there, and you, so. But it looks like you're just looking down. Really, you're looking at like the edge of that. Mirrors are so tricky. I'm not 100% sure how this whole thing actually works. Like, personally, I think they're invisible floors. Personally. I have had people tell me that they're actually mirrors, but I am not convinced of that. Mostly because things remain the same from any angle that you look at them. So for example, if that's a mirror that I'm looking at right in front of me, should that not also mean that there's one above me? And I don't see one above me. I only see it in front. Which makes me say, no, it's just an invisible floor. Yeah, be wary of path. And I also don't know how wide it is. So this guy has just so much health. He's a quad hitter for sure. What do I mean by quad hitter? I mean, I need to hit him 4 times. For sure. I'm pumped about the stun, you know, but I'm not like... Okay, good. That went a lot smoother than it could have. I've had him do a lot, just terrible, terrible combos on me. So this is always freaky, because it'll always slide you there. You just run left and you're okay, but... Oh, alright, so this too is really... just so evil. I mean, I followed these snowflakes like a hawk when I did this, because that was how I figured it out. I just followed snowflakes because I saw them dropping against the ground like that. It's like, oh, okay, you can walk on that. Here's what I'm talking about, right? Like, if that's really mirror floor, should you not also be looking at the top? And I see, you know, crosshatch, and up top, I don't see a crosshatch. Like, I should be able to see it, and I don't. So, Just saying, I don't think it's a mirror. Alright, so here... There is a little frustrating. It's not bad, it's not... If I don't fight them, I've had them show up in the boss room with me. The only reason I, like, insist upon fighting these. Bad. Very bad. The fact that this one's on me. Yeah, we're gone. Hey. Yeah. Dark Souls. Swallowed a little too much right there. My phone's over here blinking at me. Like it's got something to say, and it's got nothing to say. Alright, so... as long as we pick our souls back up, we'll have those humanities back in our bosom for the curse resist. I just don't want to break too many of them. We're gonna make this quick. Get up there and take him out. Like I know there's no one coming for me. Yeah, he's right there. I just want to be the one who strikes first. Get that stun in there. You guys kind of walk at me at their own pace. I don't mind if they don't ever come to me, but they always do. And they'll chase you down. Yeah. Fat roll out of the way. I forgot that I'm fat rolling. It's alright. This actually worked out for us. They lined themselves up just so. Good thing. Sometimes he goes a lot farther than he intends, and sometimes he just falls off. Ugh. That was very close to me just going off the edge. Very close. Extremely discomfortingly close. That's not the moonlit butterfly that we could fight if we really wanted to, but I don't really want to. That said, the grass crest shield does, or the, not grass crest, but the crest shield does have an 80% magic block, so if we had to, we'd do it. Wouldn't even hurt that much. But you can see a little blip I'm going for here. It's really hard to see the ledge that you can run for from the other side, but it's there. I usually don't even see it. I just know where it's at mostly and just kind of run for that area. Let's see if we can't do this again. As long as we're knocking him down. I really care about. Okay, good. So he's walking slowly at us. Take him out when he gets here. So these guys are 2 hitters. That's okay. I think we're just gonna go for it. Gonna run at it. Really not the best plan. And interestingly, they kind of do nothing for a little bit. They have a really bad cycle. So this is Seath, and we really want to get around Seath. So what we're gonna do is run to his left. He'll like turn and what? Yeah, see, they came in. Oh wait, no, we're on this side. Seath. Well, so here we're dealing with Curse already again. Okay, so only a couple of these things got in, which is nice, but I'd rather that none of them did. I was talking about how like, sometimes stupid shit just happens in this game. Like, they just didn't get locked outside of the boss room. Now I have to fight them. But here's the tricky part now. We're going in two-handed. So he's trying real hard to curse us. And what we're doing is just kind of staying here. So we're going to be drinking Estus a lot. And we're going to be swinging our sword as often as we can. So I'm drinking an Estus right here. I said drinking an Estus right here. Okay, so we're swinging our sword again. That's X. X, I say. Ring 2. So you'll see that he's pretty wounded, right? Like, he's pretty close to gone. He's not a hard boss. He's just one that you have to get. So he's... Oh, no. Drink, 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 drink. Did we get him? Okay, we're still up. Good. All right. So just swing, and we've got him. All right. So he's out. Like, he's just... he's not actually hard. You just need a lot of physical defense and the ability to not die to curse. And that's what all that prep was for. He's a really difficult boss unless you know exactly what's up. And thankfully, I know what's up. So we got a bonfire. We can sit here. We can use our souls to get some levels. One too many. All right. So perfect. All right. So let's max out our strength. Okay, good. So Seath is done. He's out. He's finished. I think next, let's do the Daughter of Chaos. Let's go down and do, what am I trying to say? A place that looks a little bit like hell. Webcam is kind of off. Filter again. Come here. Yeah, more or less. There we go. Is this strong on my... Yeah, it is. Blue Yeti. Sick mic. Okay, so yeah, good. Here's the Bed of Chaos, and this is my favorite NPC in this game. She's a firekeeper who... How do you need the story? Talk about, yeah, you do. Anyway, so this is Kalog's sister. Kalag is the boss that we fought earlier, and this is her sister who is actually praying for her salvation. So, due to unfortunate circumstances for her, she has almost, like, gone out. Her humanity is gone. The curse has almost fully taken her. And so, she's a firekeeper, so she's not actually an undead, but her life is... The light of her life is basically going out. So in order to re-spark that flame, you sacrifice humanity to her. And in doing so, you actually bring her back to life. And giving her, I believe, 20 humanity, her legs will start to move faster, and like her body will show more signs of life. It's really cool. Can I not sit? There we go. But it's really nifty. I really like what they did there. So we're gonna change equipment. We're actually gonna go down again. We're gonna take off Curse Bite Ring. We're gonna go for Devil's Ring. There it is. And we're gonna go for Silver Knight. Silver Knight. Silver Knight. Okay. So now, hey, we're running again, and yay, we're, you know, mid-rolling again, but whatever. We have 10 Estus, which is real nice for what we're about to do. We're gonna go not fight a boss. The Ceaseless Discharge hangs out down in these parts, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. It's kind of, I don't know if you can actually see it. You might be able. Oh yeah, you can totally see him. So those like writhing tentacles off the background that are going at like 6 FPS, that's the Ceaseless Discharge. As I understand it, while he is alive, he just basically shits lava into the lake. And that's what all that is, man. And freaking enough, you can actually see some bridge, not Capra, but, Tauros? Is it Tauros? I think Tauros Demon's kind of hanging out in the lava down there, just chilling. So, you know. Beep, beep. Oh, that's creepy, really. Apparently they can just, you know, take lava and that's fine. So, oh, we need to switch back to the Dragon Crest shield around these parts, because so much fire. Ideally, like, you just won't get hit by things, but, I mean, you can't really always promise that, so... Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get in here. Yeah. So this boss doesn't actually fight us. You can hang around and look at him and everything. He won't actually fight us until we take the robes at the back. And when we take the robes, he'll start to get angry and do stuff. So we then run back here. In fact, I need to get my equipment set up so that I can do that. Leather boots, gloves, leather armor, and a... Yeah, there's no leather. So just... Whose fire resist is higher? Oh, definitely this. Okay, we're keeping silver then. I don't have the helm on. Can I rogue roll? Alright. Helmet is. Do I have... I'm trying to make sure I'm as light as possible right now. Yeah, alright. Okay, so we're going to run back this way here in a second, but, so there's the Ceaseless Discharge. That's him. And, yeah, he's actually not too big of a deal. I don't usually run here in the open. I'll usually take that little side path to get out of here. So, typically you don't really want to get hit by this guy because he'll really wreck your day. What I'm going to do is kind of walk... Okay. Okay, so we're moving. We're booking it now. We're going. And we're not healed enough. Okay, yeah, it's good. Okay, so he's doing some stuff. We're gonna run back this way. We're gonna take the little back passage, and we're gonna lead him out to the front. And there's a reason we are doing this. Okay, so right now we're out of his attack range. And over here you'll see that there's nothing for him to stand on. There's this cliff right there that you can barely see, but it ends right there. So as we're going this way, we're heading off towards the fog door, and he's gonna jump out at us to try to get us, but we're gonna two-hand our Zvahandar, and we're gonna make him regret that decision. So get ready for it. He's gonna jump out at us. We're gonna do this. Go. Now we're just gonna wail on him, and he's gonna regret coming up here to fight the man with the +13 Zvahanda and 40 strength. I mean, he's at half health already, which is, you know, that's saying something. But he's gonna fall off that ledge. There he goes. Yeah, he just kind of falls off into the abyss. Ooh, and then no one really knows where he goes. Just kind of vanishes. It's weird. But the ceaseless discharge stops. And the lava that was being created and falling off of the cliff then begins to dry and da-da-da. And so now we are left with a nice walkable zone over there filled with arrow steam. That's pleasant. So we have 3 primary bosses left, and we have one, and then the final boss, Gwyn. Lord of Cinda, whose music is beautiful. But, yeah, okay, so we're going this way. We just kind of want to hug the wall here a little bit. Off in this direction, get that item. There are a couple of, Capra demons around, but we don't care much, because they're essentially weak sauce. They used to be really, really dangerous. One of them was a boss at one point. Remember this guy. He's kind of this big old wuss now, you know? He doesn't actually present much threat. Because if we hit them, we stun them. And, oh boy. Oh good, he jumped back. Because they're a 2-shot. Ow. Okay. Oh, does he drop a thing? Alright, that's... So we're actually going to be fighting a bunch of those. Like a bunch of them, like it's a ton, but yeah, a decent amount of those coming up here. Almost fell down the hole. I don't know if you can see it from here. Kind of. We're headed down to the very bottom. We want to get to the other side of that stone building. Not that one. That one. You can see all the Capra demons hanging out here. That one was bad. Well, here's 4. And they'll usually come at you one at a time. They're good sports about it. And we can usually get our attack off first, which is nice. Yeah, the back one usually aggroes first, which is weird, but, I mean... Alright, well, guess not this time. Oh, boy. Thought we had that one. We didn't have that one. Messed us up. Yeah, and these X-bosses are strangely now only worth 800 souls apiece. But hey... Ever. How? I don't feel like he should have hit me in that instant. Alright, if you don't want to be around, that's fine. I will heal right up. Yeah, see, like that. Like, you know, took some damage, but, like, didn't hurt me. Hey, he dropped the thing. Let's go get it. And I love Dark Souls. Have I said this before? I love Dark Souls. Death. The game is so... It's a difficult game. It makes me focus and, like, be... Oh, okay. I thought I screwed that up way worse than I did. I still screwed it up, to be sure. But not as bad as I thought. Yeah. Yeah, I just got walked up. Oh, these things. Ugh, I hate these things. This one I don't think is as aggressive as some of the others, but they're still just really, really brutal. Yeah. Yeah, see what I mean? Brutal. And they dissolve your equipment, which is, you know, super duper. I'm actually gonna two-hand this. Just trying to get in there. Okay, we got it. So much damage. I mean, amounts of damage are high. Alright, so we're gonna throw some souls here on the levels. Strength is right where we want it. At this point, we're using Vit. Once we get Vit at 30, throw everything else into endurance. That will be it for the rest of the game, man. We care about 3 stats in this order: strength, Vit, endurance. That's it. That's all we have to worry about. Life is easy when you're sword and board, you know. Rock this game to death at level like 60. Yeah, well, I don't know. 60. What level am I now? 56. Yeah, we can rock this game at like 60. It's like I'm capable of doing all the rest of this game now. I would like more points in Vit, but it is possible to do the rest of the game. I mean, I can just havel up, you know. Oh yeah, this guy. Yeah, interestingly, I can stagger these guys now. They stagger. So, that's a thing. And I'll just ignore this guy. I don't want anything to do with him. Right on by, and whew, we're gonna go fight another boss over here. I use the term boss loosely. Because, well, he does have a name. I mean, we have fought this boss before. And we're prepared for him, which is nice. So he's just one of those you want to get up on him. At some point I wonder if they just like ran out of Okay, so he does that. You want to shield up and move back a little bit because he's gonna explode in a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Missed. We're just gonna shield up and move backward just a little bit because he does that thing. Yeah, and then we just go up and hit him in the butt. I mean, this is the same boss we fought at the beginning. His only difference is that sometimes he'll stab the spear into the ground and do a little fiery explosion. Which, I mean, you know, it hurts, but it's not, like, ultimate brutality. Okay? It hurts, but it's not ultimate brutality. That would have killed me had I not... Okay. Are you done, bruh? So we just move away from that. We don't really want to get hit by that. It hurts. It's not like terrible, but it hurts. That also hurts. Oh crap. If he keeps doing that, it can be a problem, but oh, he's doing it again. Yeah, he does it for him, and that's 80%. I think it's 80% fire resistance too. So we want to stay behind him as much as we can. And if he keeps doing that, it becomes a real problem. It's all RNG based. Like, if he just keeps doing that, I'm not going to win. Like, he needs to not. Oh, great. Yeah, he's just doing it to spite us now. Away from that. I'm gonna start doing some jump attacks on him. Now he got us. Shit. It's that attack. He's anytime he does that thing, like, it's possible to avoid it. It just has a really big sphere of impact, and there's really nothing that you can do to stop yourself from taking damage from it. So sometimes you just do. Most of the time. Most of the time you just take damage from that. So. Here we go again. if the pattern holds up. Usually these guys will walk in a certain way that you can, yeah. 2 for 1. Thanks for that. Or the worm. We want nothing to do with that whatsoever. Boss did you have to fight a boss to get to? Alright, you want to do this again, buddy? Oh, he's doing that attack. Straight up. Just... That was his go-to. There he is again. You can see, you can hear my shield blocking part of that. Yeah, I mean, he'll just keep doing it. And it's really quite frustrating. I'm sure there's a way to counter that, but I don't know it. And also the roots got in the way of me there. Yeah, I don't know what the counter to that is. But typically the way that we win is we just get in fights where he doesn't do it. Much. Like, he'll never not do it. Fights where he doesn't just do it over and over and over and over again. I mean, the RNG can really just fuck you in that fight. That little reaction of his when he freaks out. The same animation he has when you drop attack him. Bridge. First fight him. Might have something to do with the stairs. Not 100% sure. All 420 damage, guys. Why did that hit me? I was doing it again. Yeah, I think it has to do fully with where you are in relation to his body. Like, if you can stay maybe not like directly behind him, but kind of outside of his main range of attack with that, then he won't do it. You know what I mean? But if he puts himself into a wall like that, yeah, he's doing it again. Trying to shield up here. Okay. Yeah, pretty frustrating. Oh, good. If he wants to be stuck there. Alright, so this is good. This gives me time to walk behind him and kind of get out of that range. Nice. And if he's not going to do that one attack, you know, we're sitting pretty. Oh, there he goes with it. If I wasn't knocked over by it, it wouldn't be as bad. But I mean, he just nails you with it, you know. I'm like trying to, you know, get behind him so he won't do it, but I mean, he goes for the jugular with that thing. It seems like attacking him in the stomach makes him try to stab you. I'm not, you know, 1000% sure on that. Oh, don't run away from it. I would not have a shield. Really? Chug Estes. Dude's on a warpath. Got him. Okay. Alright. Oh, drop me a thing. Yeah, Demon's Catalyst. Okay. Alright, so we're going... I think up is the way to the bonfire. So, truthfully, I don't remember. Either up or down. I think it's up. I think it's up. I think. Yeah, so we keep the Dragon Crest shield around here because of, you know, fire damage, but for the most part, we don't really have to actually take it. During that boss fight, it definitely helps, but by and large, you know, we're just not taking fire damage, you know, because we'd actually have to get hit by it, and these things are primarily what does it. You know, don't. Hooray! We triggered an elevator. And it's a good shortcut. My favorite NPC. Oop, what am I doing? I have 26k soul. We gotta put that into Okay, so this is not the way we actually want to go. There is a better way to get here. Typically, it's back the way we came, but we don't really want to go that way, so we're actually going down the lower levels. We're coming up on Beta Chaos actually. A boss which I have never personally understood how you're supposed to beat it in one go. I don't actually know. I've seen some people do it, but I mean it is like there you know, YouTube videos with very specific instructions on like where you have to be and how you have to jump and what you do with things. So wouldn't call them easy. Alright, so if you thought to yourself, man, that was a boss fight, I'm here to see boss fights, I want to see another boss fight, boy, have I got good news for you. Because that right there is another boss fight. These suckers are back to back down here. There's actually a lot of bosses in the fire area, because you have fire demon, and there's, you know, the sub-bosses all the time, but primarily, you know, it's It's the fire demon. We're just trying to lure the scorpion over here. Centipede, whatever. So we have a little bit of time before he makes his way over. We're just gonna pop an Estus or two. We're gonna walk into the very back here. We want him to come toward us as much as possible. Specifically, I want him to be standing on land before I approach him. That's why. There we go. This is another one of those bosses that I don't actually consider to be like extremely difficult. He's difficult to see, and you're limited to a certain amount of terrain on which to fight him. And then sometimes he does that. Yeah, you can totally cut off his tail. If you're careful, you can do some damage while you're at it. Yeah, I've never actually seen enough of this boss to know truly what he really does. But I can tell you that I know sometimes he'll, like, if he's far away from you, he'll try to hit you with his talons. I got the tail. Okay, so we're gonna do another jump. Oh, he died. No, he didn't. Interesting. I guess you get the ring from the tail. Huh. I always thought you got it from the boss. Okay. Cool beans. I'm down with that. Goody-dee. Homeward bone and humanity. Okay, so now there is nothing between us and Bed of Chaos except for a bunch of running. So here we're going to take Havel's ring. We're going to switch it out for orange charred ring. Reduces lava damage, which is so handy. And now we can run around just willy-nilly in lava, which is kind of cool. We're going for that cave over there. Cave that doesn't really look like a cave until you get really close to it. I think we missed Solaire a little bit. I think we messed him up. Oh yeah, I guess we did mess up his plotline a little bit. So, fortunate. I like Solaire. He's a cool guy, but I don't know, we don't need him. It's alright. We can totally handle that. So, let's just put some more, what am I doing? Levels into Vit. It's fine. And we'll just move on. Bed of Chaos is kind of a weird boss. As I said before, I've never seen anyone beat him in one go, personally. Or, like, I've seen the YouTube videos of them doing it with extremely specific instructions on what they did. But I think in terms of, like, just being a player and casually playing it, I have not ever been able to deduce how to fight it. I know how to fight if you're the boss. That one, I know how to beat it, but it doesn't feel right. Okay. Doesn't feel right. I'll take that, thank you. Alright, so here we're just kind of running in this direction, generally speaking. We want to get over there, but to do that, we actually want to kind of get over there. I'm going to be walking way too close to this guy. Yeah, okay, good, that was close. Sadly. So I'm heading for this, and then there's another one that we go to, and blah, blah, blah. We're just kind of... One of these has a bonfire in it, and I know that's not this one. It's always the second one you check. We use that bonfire to go headquarter ourselves. We're making all these dudes angry at us now. That's okay. They're, they're dangerous, but they're also a little bit slow. Which means we have a little bit of... If I don't get stuck on the log, a little bit of leeway to hack our way into this. Alright, okay, there you go. So light the bonfire. I have 10k souls. It's not enough to really do anything with, so we're just going to rest here. And we're just going to move on. Trying to get to this little cavern over here, which has a convenient route in it. So yeah. Speedrunners. I have seen speedrunners do Bed of Chaos in one try. It's honestly, it's very impressive. They have fire bombs and they aim in a very specific direction where they tilt the camera. Pretty impressive. I'm just kind of going through here. Normally I have a high enough endurance that we can kind of fast run this, but whatever. Really? There is going to be one NPC invader ahead of us. Not really an invader, just much as just kind of there. Next to this strange acid-blowing creature. There are not many of those in this game. There might be like 4. Oh, yeah, so here's our pyromancing friend who tries to pretty successfully tries to murder very successfully tries to murder us. I should have backstabbed her. I had like 2 seconds of available backstab time and I didn't take it. I didn't use it. Well, back to the running. Frankly, around here, if I'm gonna get hit, I'm gonna get hit. Like, there's nothing I particularly really need to be wearing armor for right now. I could probably just take it off and run faster. There we go. Going places. I don't really need the poise. I like the poise, but I don't need it. Luxury. Well, stop being stuck. What did I just say about being stuck? Stop casting spells. Thank you. Do your thing. Ugh. Alright, so now we get to the interesting part where we just kind of throw ourselves at the flame. Trying pretty hard. Somehow. Thanks for that. Make it all the way around. I know this is a safe-ish place. Like, pretty much all of the floor here will be gone when I turn around and look back. I may not even need to turn around. Jeez. What nonsense. Come on. Work with me here. No. I mean, how? That's what we do. I mean, we just run it the whole way. That's just all we do. Is we just throw ourselves at this boss, ideally 3 times. But yeah, I can't make any promises. And sometimes like it'll just kill you on the way in, and there's not a thing you can do. California's stuck in my head. Why? Now we're gonna go to the right, and it knows we're here, so. Yeah, see, like it's been hard at work on our floors, messing them all up. Ugh. This is so dumb because it's just gonna swipe again and knock us. Not too bad. Look at he swipe there. All right, good. We got this one. Now, the tricky part is that we have to kind of get like over here. And this floor breaks, and we need to fall down very specifically. We didn't do it. I meant to jump, but I rolled. If that had been a jump, it would have worked. Hurts. Alright. Well, so far we are on the ideal course for getting there. We've died twice, so hopefully run number 3 is the time we jump on the log. Proper location. We're running right at the last witch of Izalith is. Bed of Chaos, what am I saying? Oh, she is the last witch of Izalith, but running directly at the Bed of Chaos can be bullshit. Yeah, for whatever reason, the pathing on these guys just takes them right out of the way. I mean, which I'm totally okay with. You get stuck on the weirdest things. Like times when you think you'll have enough stamina for something, you won't because, oh, a twig was in the way. Sorry, you can't run there. Like this twig, you can't run across that twig. I don't know why. Game designers spoke that it be so. So we can block probably one attack. But if she does anything aside from that, we're just going to end up... yeah, so we really want to go this way. And then jump like this. Yeah, okay. So that was an optimal isolate for me. That was perfect. In my understanding of how to defeat her, that was perfect. You throw one life at the left arm, one life at the right arm, and then smack the little bit of chaos here in the middle, and then you're finished. You're done. That match, man. I did it! Rating 0. Light that bonfire, man. Light it up. Okay, so we have some points to throw at levels, which is nice. 28 is good. And then we have 2 primary bosses left. There's so who do we do? Okay, so we killed Seath and we killed a bit of Chaos. So we still need to do 4 Kings, and we'll need to do this is the last boss. Getting it the whole game. Oh, Nito. Okay, so let's do Nito. That is gonna be yeah, because Nito's our last long run. Because we're 4 Kings is like it's a right there boss. In fact, heck, we're pretty much there on the 4 Kings already, or on Vitality. It's pretty near 30. We could probably just pull it off. Good deal. Let's just go handle handle 4 Kings. Straight shot to the boss fight. Take this off. We'll go back to the actually, steel protection might be really good down there. But we actually we can't because we need to have the Covenant of our Torches. Then we'll go back to Silver Knight equip. So if we're lucky, we're fat rolling. Okay. No, that's all right. I mean, if we're gonna be fat rolling, we might as well wear Havel, you know. Oh, I didn't sit at Firelink. I need to sit at Firelink. Do not sit at Firelink. It will not count as you having been there. Taking the table. I usually try to keep track of like how long I've been playing and like figure out when to take breaks and that kind of thing, but I don't know exactly how long I've been going here, so I'm just gonna go fight 4 Kings one time. If we win, awesome. If we don't, that's okay. We'll take a break. And then we'll come back and fight 4 Kings. Yeah, we're doing this tonight, man. Oh, that's right, yeah, because I have to go through the graveyard, underground, through the crypts, yeah. Not bad. Since we're here... put on the straight up try-hard set. We'll go take down the 4 Kings. They are conveniently kind of right here, so that little ledge that you saw me dropping off of before because I wanted some just some quickness to get down. Or that's the same ledge we're dropping off of, except we're going in a slightly different direction. But that's very close to the boss fight. We go through one Dark Wraith, and then we just kind of drop down a hole, and we're good. Thank you, ghosts! I didn't need that health. Yeah, okay, so we're going down here, and then we're dropping down here. We're gonna take a little bit of damage, that's alright. Gonna fight through a Dark Wraith. Gonna almost kill him in one hit. Pretty cool. Havel's armor has so much poise, which is just excellent for what we're going to be doing here. Hey, Titanite Chunk, good. Actually need some of those, so get lucky, maybe. Oh. Alright, so we're just going this way. We're going to take a hard left here past the slime ball of goop. Gonna try to get past this guy. And the ghosties. And this is our boss right here. If we carefully walk off this ledge, we can just fall all the way down into the boss. No need to walk downstairs. Ladies and gentlemen, we found the abyss. Okay, so this is the part where we, like, swirl our camera around looking for when he shows up. Oh, wait, there he is. Okay, so we just gotta get there. He'll zoom in a little bit closer to us, which is nice. We'll put up the shield, and then... Okay, good. There. So basically, these guys just keep on spawning, and all we need to do is just out-damage them. We just need to be able to kill them, or they kill us. Which is actually a very possible thing, provided certain conditions are met. So we just keep swinging. Oh, he's gonna do his little magical thingy, yeah. I don't think there's any way I can reduce this damage. You just take it at the end. Yeah, that's actually not a whole lot of damage. Yeah, see, I've already got another one up on me. Problematic. But I basically need to be going faster, so where was he? There he is. I needed to have my shield up for that, and I just didn't. Oh, he's gonna explode. Yeah. We'll just drink some Estus here. I'm in for another swipe. Drink some Estus here. He likes exploding, apparently, this one. And the poise that we get from Havel's set here is magnificent. It's keeping us in the game. And hey, look who's already here. So, yeah, you see, we're just gonna... This doesn't actually help. I just do it from habit. Well, as long as he keeps doing normal shield, yeah, normal-ish attacks, we should be all right. Okay, so the last one's on the field. We're gonna Estus really quickly. And good news is we don't actually have to kill him all the way. We just have to do enough damage to finish off the bar at the bottom. But depending on his attacks, that could be easy or it could be hard. And really, I think a power attack at this point will... Thank you, shield. Let's get in there. I think we're dead too, but we got him. I think we're dead too, but we got him. I don't exactly know what happens in this situation. Oh, we made it. Okay, it just didn't count as attack. Good. All right, cool. So we got that. Where is the bonfire? There it is. All right, good. That's all taken care of and settled. No more Four Kings. So now we just do Nito. Let's hit that bonfire, right? Let's level up. Already there, and then everything else goes into... Actually, I was saving vitality for this fight anyway, so I mean that's over. So we can just turns it up. Resistance might be nice for just physical defense, especially in conjunction with. Nah, that's fine because when we get to the end anyway, it's just going to be. Yeah, no, this is fine. Yeah, we'll just turns it up because I mean that counts for physical stuff too. Oops, did not. Okay, so we're going back to Firelink Shrine. Okay, so we're going to swap back down to a reasonable armor set here. good. And hooray, we're still not rolling because we don't have the ring on. Okay, so luckily we can go back to Havel's ring now and just sitting pretty on our I think mid-rolling set. Yeah, it's not bad. I think we're actually fairly close to a rogue roll with it. We're at 40. No, we're really not that close. You have to put a lot more points into. That's okay. So I'm gonna quickly take a break, and I'll be right back.